Hi, Kevin Coop here, and this is FaceTime with the Content Guy. There was a story in the New York Times the other day that grabbed my attention. It was about George Zimmer. That's a name you may remember. He used to be, well, he was, still is, the founder of Men's Warehouse. Used to be the CEO until he was deposed. Now, one of the reasons he lost his job, the board voted him out, was that he objected to the acquisition by Men's Warehouse of Joseph A. Bank. That was a deal that was valued at $1.8 billion, and he didn't think it was a good idea. And it only came after Men's Warehouse didn't want to be acquired by Joseph Bank. And listen, I don't think there are ever white hats and black hats in most boardroom battles. You know, usually there are a lot of competing interests involved, there's a lot of money involved, and there's a lot of ego involved. But in this case, listen, ever since he left, neither retailer has been doing particularly well. And Zimmer, he's got a couple of internet startups, both dealing with clothing. But one of the things he said in the piece that grabbed my attention was that he's so happy to be not working in the retail store business. Now, you might expect him to say that, right? He's out of the retail store business, he's doing something else. But there was another line that really grabbed my attention. Talking about the merger, Zimmer said, and I quote, "The deal never made sense. Why do you want to add hundreds of retail stores when there's more competition than ever on the internet?" Well, boy, that's a real canny observation as far as I'm concerned, and it's one that, you know, retailers in a lot of different categories ought to be paying attention to. The fact of the matter is, there is a lot more competition coming from the internet. And if you're investing all your time, your energy, and your capital in brick and mortar stores, that may be a serious mistake. It may be the kind of investment that's going to hold you back from doing the things you need to be doing in terms of investing in digital technologies and things like that. Now, I'm not saying brick and mortar stores are going away, far from it, but I am thinking that when you're thinking about investment, you need to be thinking about the future, not the past. And investing in hundreds, thousands of brick and mortar retail stores may be looking behind you instead of looking in front of you. You know, I can almost guarantee that. And if you don't look towards the future, I have a suspicion that you're not going to like the way you look. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this Thursday morning. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.